I'm really, really happy. You want to win football games. In the best case scenario, you win them. You deserve to win them, and that's what we did today, 100%. Against a team in form, in their stadium, great atmosphere. That's really special, and not only job done.
Eddie, all things considered, were you just a little bit short today?
Yeah, I think that's a good assessment. I think Liverpool were probably not at their best today, but I don't think we were at our best either. And I think whenever you play these games, you have to be. I thought we competed well. I thought we fought for everything, but it just missed that moment of quality that could have got us a goal, really.
It was a good test for us today, and thankfully we managed to come through it with another big clean sheet, which has been so important for us, obviously. It makes all the difference being able to get that one goal. You can't relax. It's not enough to relax, obviously, but, you know, the goalkeeper, the boys at the back do a great job, but as do the guys up front. The press starts there and the defensive work starts there, so it really is a team effort when you get those clean sheets.
Just a word on your extended contract. How significant is that? How good do you feel about this week?
I feel great about it. It was a top week, and I'm really happy that we signed the contract. It's an incredible place with incredible people. I can exactly do what I want in a club I love. So I don't take these things for granted, not at all. And that's why for this week, it's okay. In 2 or 3 days we play again. So let's see if the next week will be good as well.
Yeah, really surprised actually Liverpool wanted to extend his contract. It's not like he's done very much there, has he?
Unbelievable.
Yeah, absolutely meritorious. But yet another win for Liverpool. They made a few changes. I mean, how many times, I don't know, over the recent years we've talked about Liverpool's front men or even their midfield. But it was the defensive prowess, really, wasn't it, that got the victory today?
It was. First and foremost, I think he'd be delighted with the individuals who came in. Played very well, showed great mentality. It's not always easy when you haven't played a lot, especially people like James Milner. But none of those changes affected the brilliant defensive structure Liverpool have had recently. You know, they fitted in seamlessly, even though some of the players are different in their makeup. This was early in the game. Newcastle started quite brightly. You can see the 4 tight and the 3 midfielders, but then the front 3 getting back in. Jota early in the game. Every game at the moment for those players on the periphery is an audition to play in the big games coming up. You know, and that's what you want as a manager. None of them wants to be left out. Look, smothering the Newcastle players, no options, 4 men round the ball. You're right, Gary, about the creativity. We see Liverpool demolish teams a lot, but today there was a spirit and a tenacity in the way they defended. Distances, look, everybody back. I mean, this is giving Newcastle the respect they deserve after winning 6 home games on the spin. They didn't turn up there with an arrogance or an attitude. They offside trapped Gomez, stepped up beautifully. They do this so often, 9 times today, more than any other game this season. They do it. It's brave, sometimes risky, people say, but it works for them.
Well, it's right. It allows them to play higher as well.
Yeah, and Milner comes in the team. That was a terrific tackle, which sets them on the way to get this goal. And I have to say, Keita, another one who's come in today and been criticised recently, probably had one of his best games in a Liverpool shirt. He was creative. And as the game wore on and Newcastle tried to press, they stayed in their numbers. Look, there's the 4, there's the 3. Discipline, doing the jobs, making sure that Newcastle have to do something wonderful to score. Again, we talk about this line working together. Offside, and when he does get through, and he said, Alisson always does well on these one-on-ones. Right at the end, Robertson, I don't know where he gets his energy from. I don't know what he's eating, but I need some. Look at this. I mean, 93rd minute, he plays every game. And he's got the same energy in minute 1 as he has, minute 90 as he has in minute 1. And there's the offsides I was talking about. Yeah. You know, people do criticise it, but you're spot on. The bravery to do it means they can press teams high, win the ball back high, and win games of football. Yep. 11 clean sheets in 14 games. It's phenomenal.
Extraordinary run they're on, aren't they? Not sure they need it. Obviously, I don't think people are getting too ahead of themselves, even at Newcastle, but a bit of a reality check.
Yeah, a little bit. I think, like you said, I think first and foremost, we've got to appreciate how good a job that Newcastle, Eddie Howe and those players have done to get themselves into the situation that they're in. I just felt today was one of those games. I looked at kind of like Jurgen Klopp's mannerisms throughout the game, and he looked to me like this was one of those games he'd earmarked as the one that could be a tricky one. Yeah. And Newcastle just didn't turn up. I think between now and the end of the season, not that Eddie Howe doesn't know, but it's a good opportunity for him to understand the areas that he's lacking a lot. I think the quality element was very visible today. That there was a distinct lack of it at the top end of the pitch. You know, players like Saint-Maximin have done a great job for Newcastle. Yeah. starting to look at a few bits and pieces as to whether...
Well, Liverpool have got better players. Simple as that.
That is the bottom line of it. But, you know, I think that Newcastle are going to be wanting to climb the table next year. And, you know, they're going to have to be looking at the players that are going to help them do that.
OK. So...